Are you still thinking that trade-ups are just a lottery and there's no way to make money from them? Then this video will definitely change your mind. Today, I'll show you several contracts that when properly calculated and prepared can bring real and stable profit. We'll look at both low-budget trade-ups and more expensive ones, but they all follow the same principle: correct float management and tight control over costs. All prices are taken from CS Float, so you can check everything yourself. Let's go. Let's start with a very strong trade-up based on the Bravo collection. We're using 10 XM1014 Copperhead in field-tested condition. All skins have float values around 0.2, giving us an average input float of 0.199. That's important because we want a minimal wear result, and that's only possible if the average float stays below 0.20. Each XM costs around $1.35, making the total contract cost about $13.50. Possible outcomes include the Glock 18 Glockenspiel and the M4A4 Sheet Lightning, both in minimal wear. The Glock is worth $26.04, and the M4A4 goes for $25.24. With a 50% chance for each, the worst-case result still gives you a $25 skin. Your expected value is $25.44, which means a clean $10 profit or about 74% ROI. It's a great example of a high-value trade-up where a well-managed float makes all the difference. Next, we've got a perfect trade-up for beginners, cheap and low risk. We're using 10 P250 sedimentary field-tested skins from the Radiant collection. Each costs just 35 cents and has a float around 0.2, giving us an average of 0.199. That guarantees a minimal wear result on the output side. Potential drops include the Glock 18 Coral Bloom, $4.52, AWP Arsenic Spill, $4.37, MP9 Shredded, $4.26, P250 Red Tide, $4.29, SSG 08 Blush Pour, $4.28, and M4A1S Rose Hex, $4.28. All of these are worth more than the 35-cent input cost. Each has a 16.67% chance of dropping, and the total expected value of the contract is $4.33. With an input of $3.50, that's an 83-cent profit or 23.5% ROI. It's not huge profit, but for the price, it's a fantastic way to consistently grow your balance with minimal risk. Now let's move on to a more expensive and interesting trade-up using the Spectrum and Spectrum 2 collections. We combine 5 SG553 factory new, around 0.03 float, with 5 UMP45 exposure, minimal wear, around 0.09 float. That total cost is $25.65, and the average float comes out to just 0.059. That guarantees a factory new outcome. Potential drops are PP Bison High Roller, $33.46, M4A1S Leaded Glass, $36.41, and R8 Revolver Llama Cannon, $30.85. Each has a 33.33% chance, and all are factory new, meaning you're getting the highest quality version possible. With an expected value of $35.75, you're making $10.10 profit, nearly 40% ROI. A great mid-tier trade-up that's highly profitable with the right float control. The next trade-up is based entirely on the CS2 collection. We're using 10 M249 Aztec field-tested, each costing $1.23 with a float of 0.26. That gives us an average float of 0.26, not enough for MW, but still viable for field-tested or high-end FT. Possible outputs: AUG Death by Puppy, $12.63, P90 Nostalgia, $13.23, and MP9 Hydra, $12.98. All are slightly above the input cost. With a total investment of $12.30 and an expected return of $12.95, the profit is $0.65, or a small but stable gain of 5.3%. This is a perfect example of a safe, low-risk trade-up that can be repeated many times for slow, consistent profit. And finally, we have a powerful combo trade-up using Operation Riptide and Snakebite collections. We use 5 MAG7 B883 minimal wear, float around 0.1, and 5 Negev Dev Texture, factory new, float around 0.04. That total cost is $16.80, and the average float is 0.069, giving us a factory new outcome. Here's what you can get. Glock 18 Snack Attack, $30.73, MAC-10 Toy Box, $29.15, SSG-08 Turbo Peak, $30.40, Galil AR Chromatic Aberration, $10.99, XM1014 XOXO, $9.44, and MP9 Food Chain, $10.92. Each has a 16.67% chance of dropping. Even in the worst case, you're losing very little, and in the best case, you're doubling your money. With an expected value of $20.28, that's a $3.48 profit, or 20.7% ROI. Each of these trade-ups is a result of careful planning, smart float calculation, and strategic skin selection. There's no gambling here, just math, logic, and knowledge of the CS2 trade-up system. If you like this kind of breakdown and want to see more profitable trade-ups like these, drop a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos with real strategies that actually work. If you have a specific budget and want a trade-up tailored just for you, let me know in the comments, and I'll help you build the best possible plan. See you in the next video.